Hello and welcome to Lawd Lukan. It's time to swap your cell walls for plot twists as we venture into another episode of Love After Lockup. In today's show, we check out Ashley's super cool music video. Willie needs a wee.
I think I'm gonna burst.
Brooklyn is seeing more red flags than a matador with commitment issues.
What you got going on?
Will Julius conquer Ashley's colonies? And will we ever unsee what Brooke did?
This little handle, it came in good use.
All this and more right here on the Lawd Lukan channel.
Very sort of attractive build-up.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes and buon pomeriggio to you. Big loves to those who've subscribed, you beautiful people. And a gold-plated Duncan Imperial to the lords and ladies at the Lukan Manor. Prison relationships. Two places where escape plans are often contemplated. And good behaviour determines your future. And the first couple to parole their better judgment is Brooklyn and Brian. Brian. But Brian is in trouble. Brooklyn got her hands on his prison tablet-y thing and is not impressed by the picture of the woman tucked in the case.
What up? What you got going on?
What are you talking about?
Generally speaking, the old "what you talking about, Willis" is just a stalling technique to buy themselves some time to think of a half-decent excuse for their behaviour. But does that mean he's shiftier than a shunter at a pregnancy test convention? Maybe he didn't know which hustle she might be referring to, and that's why he wasn't sure. Let's just tuck our disbelief between our knees for a moment and see if he gives off any more of those red flags.
Who the picture in the back of your tablet?
Nah, that's a high school level lie, that one. It's the kind of excuse I used to use as a kid. You know, like my mate gave it to me, or, I'm just holding it for a friend. Or, oops, sorry, she just kind of fell on my penis.
Why ain't you got a picture of me in the back of your tablet?
I wonder how long it's going to take for him to completely contradict himself, proving that he's as bad at lying as he is at doing crime.
I don't care, bro. I asked you why you don't have a picture of me. Like, what?
Yeah, Brian, why don't you have a picture of her? That'd be lovely. Just wait till the boys on the yard catch a sight of that beauty. Anyway, to answer our wonder of how long before he reveals his ineptitude, well, I think it was probably about 10 seconds.
You talking about an Instagram ass bitch?
Oh yes, and the girl he doesn't know is now the girl he doesn't know that's from Instagram. Good job, big brain Brian.
I pulled up a picture of my woman on the back of my player. Everybody see my player, bro.
I've heard people use this excuse before. Oh, I don't want all those crazy inmates eyeing you up all day long. Yeah, okay, your ego won't let you, more like. He feels that he's worth more than her physical appearance. After all, having a decent woman on your player is like a status symbol. The better your picture, the more value you have. It's a lot like Pokemon cards. But I think he clearly doesn't want a Pikachu. But all this interrogation gets a bit much for Brian, who selects the quit option.
That's not weird. I'm just asking a question. You can't answer. This bitch, bro.
She could take this hang-up as a sign that this man deals with difficulty by walking away, because in his teeny tiny little mind, if she's stupid enough to fall for this crap, then that sounds like a her problem to him.
You literally being weird as hell.
No, I'm being weird. Okay.
I never knew you was this type of person.
Yeah, I didn't know you were the type of person who had half a brain in your head. That wouldn't take my kindergarten level lies. I want a refund, but hold on to your doubting pants. He's pulled an apology out of his Pokeballs.
I apologize. It's been on my clear since I got my clear in 2020, bro. I never cheated, I never touched, I never did nothing, bro.
Okay, so that nobody is now somebody that was already there, but has never cheated on Brooklyn with her. I bet that was the only legitimate part of it. I've never cheated, and that's because his penis has been locked up for public safety. Oh, and this irritates me.
Never did nothing, bro.
Bro, you call your woman bro. Julius does it too. Look, Mr. or Mrs. as it would be. I'm not your bro, I'm not your mate. I'll be your babe, sure. I'll be your honey, yes, why not? I've even been called gout. But bro, mate, dude? Nope. There's nothing personal about bro. Granted, babe isn't exactly the most original thing to call someone, but it means you're my little inner circle. Significant. But Professor Brian is poised to play another common card.
Love you, but like, yo, can you just wait till I get to you to be psycho? Like, damn.
Red flag alert number 752. He's not only gone and exposed himself as a rubbish liar, but he's also gone and exposed himself as a rubbish liar who's a bit gaslighty. Let's just re-examine what he said.
You just wait till I get to you to be psycho, like, damn.
Haha, bless your poor little crazy mind, it's all in your head, you're the psycho, and I'm totally not a narcissistic sociopath.
I would have been A-okay if I would have never seen that. That picture threw a bitch off. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like,
It was just the picture that she was worried about? The gaslighting, the putting the phone down when you ask simple questions. No, that was all fine. It's the, quote, fat-ass bitch in his play that was the issue. Maybe she's just a little colorblind and doesn't know those flags are a startling red color.
How you doing?
I love you too, Brian.
Yeah.
Dude. Meanwhile, we're off to see Alexis, Julius and Ashley. Today we're meeting Julius' family for a lovely barbecue. Is that's the family? Not exactly what I pictured, just saying. Anyway, I think we've stumbled across the reason for Julius' pattern of behaviours when we meet the mum.
I'm sorry I didn't get to see you when you were locked up because, I was drinking and stuff a lot.
Yeah, sorry about that. Bit busy, you see. So to get that conversation out of the way, she says she started spiralling with her drinking because he went to prison. Therefore, it was circumstances that made her a shit mother, not her shittiness. And here lies the issue. Julius simply needs attention. And his womanizing is a manifestation of his deep-rooted desire to have attention from a woman who, by extension, is a replacement for his mother. Intimacy is an expression of his desire to be adored. It gives him emotional security. If the first woman he ever fell in love with rejected his need for physical connection, then maybe we can understand why he does what he does. Or, maybe he's just a dirty manslat who needs to sort his priority out. Who knows? Dad, what of Ashley? I bet she's not taking this shit anymore. Or, what's that? What are those amazing lyrics I'm singing? Well, allow me to introduce you to Ashley's amazing music video.
Figured out exactly who you are. I can't take it no more. No, I won't take it no more.
Oh my goodness, this is a delight, isn't it? Hold on, let's have some more. Hold on, we haven't finished yet.
You took it too far.
Yeah, don't worry about fixing the wig. No one's going to notice it sliding backwards. But hold on, there is a chorus.
No more. I ain't taking this shit no more.
Well, I don't think I can take any more or of that. That was hard work, that wasn't it? Blimey. Meanwhile, someone who is eyeing up his own Silicon Valleys is Will and Courtney. And following their delightful dinner, Mum and Willie are getting ready to go. Mum is stealing one of the cups from the room. Cheeky. Bet she's got a few towels and toilet rolls in the bag too. And Will, it seems to have slept with the ropes he was showing us last night. But we're not here to judge Reinhold, no. We're here to see if he can successfully meet the woman of the world. Courtney. So, what's he got planned for the lucky lady?
Honestly, cuddle, maybe take a nap, get to know her in person.
Then he can tie her up and stick a plug in her. How romantic. It's quite funny that he thinks it's totally cool to have the rope and various ways of giving kisses to your orifices, but there's one ring he's hesitant about putting a finger in.
And of course, this might actually come out today.
Oh, and don't mention the Christmas decorations. So they go and await Courtney's arrival.
where is she?
I know, I'm freezing my balls off.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan. He was hoping Courtney was going to give them a good paddling. But just when they thought it was safe to go back in the water, our car pulls up behind them.
Who's this? Will.
Ooh, is it an ex? Is it a sugar daddy? Ooh, the suspense. It's just a sponsor guy. How to tell me you own a pair of nunchucks without telling me you own a pair of nunchucks, or that you still have the full set of Steve Seagal movies on VHS. Meanwhile, over in Texas, Brooke and JK have had a lovely night at the weird medical room thing. It would just feel so out of place being in there. It'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger singing R&B.
I wanna please you. I wanna please you.
But Brooke's a classy girl, and she didn't let a little thing like colostomy bags get in the way of a good seeing to.
The porta potty didn't get in the way of anything like I thought it would. This little handle, it came in good use.
Gross. I don't even want to know. Other cracks that have been showing are the trust that Brooke has with JK.
He's been on his phone since 3 o'clock this morning.
Doesn't look good for the long term. I wonder if they'll stay together. Want the short answer? Well, no, a big whopping no. According to Starchasm, who did little according to her Facebook, they split up sometime around January and February this year, and her parting shot was rather good. Nobody falls in love faster than a narcissist who needs somewhere to live. Good job. So, what will happen next? Will Willie's first night be all the shades of grey he hopes it will? Will Ashley react slowly to the man at the door? Will Kiana get her demo dick back? Will Brooklyn uncover Brian's secrets? We'll find out very soon. So that's all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. So if you enjoy what I do, then please do like, subscribe, and try one of these delightful offerings. So until we meet again, stay beautiful, love to my 3, and you take care of yourself.
Please subscribe now for our play. Thank you.